Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sport and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Arlen here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Cameron Thomas.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the points. And for the Nets, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Now here's Porzingis, down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown inside the line. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Down low. Out to Russell. Back to Johnson. White against Thomas. Shoots over White. Thomas, no good. Brown against Johnson. Got that one up quick.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Tatum finds Porzingis. Holiday with it. Celtics passing it around. And here's Tatum for 3. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Russell looking it over. Pass to Thomas. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Thomas. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Brown. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to talk to his guys. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Porzingis against Claxton. Williams inside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And Boston has possession. Outside Tatum. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look, that up fake is a great weapon when defenders are crowding you. Brown puts him in the popcorn machine.
The first one falls.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Russell. Still yet to score. Pass to Williams. Thomas with the ball. Russell a screen on White. High arcing shot, and it's laid up and in by Thomas.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Outside White. Celtics passing it around. Tatum setting the pick for White. Into the lane, over Thomas. Good on the short little jump shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Russell against Holiday. The drive by Russell. Inside. And stolen by White. And they're on the break. And it's Brown missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Holiday against Russell. Pass to Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. Claxton a screen on White. Thomas outside. The rebound by Holiday. Celtics leading by 9. Here's White. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And it's 6 points for Jared White.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's a look at some of the players that have exploded in the second half of the season. These are the scoring leaders since the All-Star break. 5th on the list, Jason Tatum.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Now Russell. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Johnson. Thomas got 6 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Sinks the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Russell against Holiday. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 12-point game. White, good.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Russell passes to Thomas. Paxton a screen on Brown. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Brown with it from outside the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Pass to Russell. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Clock at 4. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics leading by 13. Tatum with it. Picked up by Claxton. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Porzingis against Claxton. Russell left side. Johnson with a screen on Holiday. Here's Russell. Excellent D there from Holiday. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Tatum, no good. Nets trail by 15. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Shot, high post, and it's White with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Brown. Now Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nick Claxton.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
That free throw, no good. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Now, here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Out to the right wing. Nets passing it around and stolen by Horford. Pushing it up. All going up court. Here's Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Williams is checked in. And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Now here's Johnson. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Fourth in scoring and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Trendon Watford's checked in for Williams. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Celtics lead by 21.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Watford with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
It's the Nets now. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson finds Watford. Johnson in the corner. Here's Watford. Just 5 to shoot. To end the cold streak. And it's good on the layup. Here's Brown. He had 31 points in the win against the Lakers. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Horford. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And it's off from three-point range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Johnson surveying the floor. Watford with it. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Now, here's Sean. He has yet to score. He can't get that one.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Brown the pass to Cornett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Celtics have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And he makes the first. The Nets making a switch here. Lowney's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. That one misses. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Wilson the pass to Sharp. Here's Watford. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston leading by 20. Pass to Hauser. Buries it from three-point range.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Watford passes to Wilson. Takes it inside, and it's good. 2 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Tatum. Count that bucket. Tatum's got 14 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Nets trail by 20. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Horford. Jason Tatum is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Johnson outside. Williams with a clean look. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Williams has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nets. Pritchard passes to Tatum. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Now here's Wilson. Back to Williams.
I'm open right here.
Kicks it out to Wilson. On the wing, Williams. Tries from 16 and off the glass. That one's good. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter. Celtics leading by 17. Outside Tatum. It's tipped. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Sharp with a screen on Tatum. It's Williams, high post. Tatum on him. Celtics leading by 17. Here's Pritchard. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Cameron Johnson.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Wilson left side. Williams against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Sharp with a screen on Tatum. The offensive rebound. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And here's Tatum for three. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Back to Wilson, and stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum. A rebound by the Nets. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, and you hate to lose the kind of game where it just seems like it gets away from you. They played good basketball for most of it, but then just collapsed and opened that door for the comeback.
Here's Horford. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 17. To the paint. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Williams against Tatum. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Now, here's Johnson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Pritchard after Keon Johnson's bucket. Pritchard passes to Craig. Here's Pritchard, covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Nets trail by 19. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Thomas, a screen on Holiday. Up top, Watford, guarded by Holiday. Back to Watford. Clock at 6. Thomas, a screen on Holiday. Here's Watford. A rebound by the Celtics. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And White kicks to Brown. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nets trail by 21. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Brown. 8 points for him. That one, no good. Great D that time from Martin. Pass to Watford. Now Thomas. Claxton, a screen on White. Thomas inside. White covering. Thomas's shot is off. And White kicks to Tatum. Porzingis against Claxton. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. Sweet move. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Watford. Back to Claxton. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Nets passing it around. Watford finds Thomas. Misses the 3.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Holiday looking for an opening. The kick out to Tatum. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. He's averaging 19 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Williams kicks to Russell. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. And Claxton throws it down.
And the precision passing of Russell, this time out of the pick and roll.
Celtics leading by 17. And here is Brown. He's got 8. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Brown outside. Johnson against Porzingis. Outside White. Out to Porzingis. All alone. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Russell passes to Johnson. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Here's Russell with the 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Holiday. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Thomas. His last outing, 16 points for him. 1:03 left in the first half of the game. Claxton finds Russell. On the wing, Johnson. Over Porzingis. Johnson can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 17. Brown outside. Pass to Porzingis. Holiday, a screen on Johnson. A 3 from Porzingis. That one doesn't go.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact.
And it's a great finish! Oh!
Oh, my gosh.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown feeling it out a bit. And Holiday has it in the corner. Over Russell. Holiday gets the bucket.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Knicks has got to be a lot better.
And so it's Boston, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we'll keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Boston Celtics.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Taking a look here now at Boston, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 17-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of two straight at home. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now here's Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Pass to Porzingis from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, at center, Porzingis gives you a true 3-level scorer. That's why he's so valuable offensively.
Now, here's Thomas. Porzingis with the block. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
That free throw good from Brown. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Tatum over Russell. Nails the baby hook. Tatum's got 25 points.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Now, here is Russell. No scoring in this one. 5 on the clock. Johnson, the pass to Russell, looking to end the run. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's White from the arc. The rebound by Johnson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
White against Thomas. Doesn't go that time. White with the defensive effort.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your Hype Squad. Who wants to see
Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. 3rd spot, the Celtics.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Russell finds Thomas. Williams with the ball. Thomas a screen on Brown. Williams for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 10.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, this is the kind of pressure Tatum puts on defenses. He forces them to compromise with the foul.
The Celtics have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Jason Tatum, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. The Nets have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Outside Thomas. Outside Williams. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Russell. Back to Williams. Now Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Porzingis. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Now, here's Brown. 10 points for him. Off with the layup. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Johnson. Russell against Holiday. Inside. It's stolen by White. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Vicious finish by Tatum. These coaches love when he's aggressive.
Johnson against Tatum. Claxton a screen on Tatum. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Elbow shot is on the way. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. Down low. Here's Tatum. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thomas down low. Wide on him. Pass to Williams. Here's Claxton. Guarded by Porzingis. Thomas. It's a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got 13.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Pass to Russell. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Brown outside. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Holiday against Russell. Pass to Johnson. It's Thomas outside. Again, Thomas missing. Boston leading by 22. Here's Tatum. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half. The Nets shooting about 42% so far. Russell passes to Thomas. Looking to end his cold spell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on White.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
That's good from Thomas. Wilson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Thomas. Celtics leading by 22. Outside Holiday. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Holiday. Tatum a screen. Here's Pritchard. Good on the three-point shot. Pritchard's got 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now, here's Johnson. Over Tatum. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Brown with it. He's got 10. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Thomas passes to Claxton. And here is Johnson. Back to Claxton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Porzingis.
Third team foul.
The Nets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
That one is off. Trendon Watford's checked in for Thomas. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Hauser. Now here's Brown. Covered by Watford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the second free throw, good.
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Johnson in the corner. Sharp, the pass to Johnson. Sharp with it. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Johnson's got 8 points.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Brown outside. Over Wilson. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Here's Watford. Pass to Wilson. Now, here's Johnson. Back to Wilson. Watford with it. Johnson for 3. With the clock winding down, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Brown outside.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Clowney's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Cornet's checked in. That one is no good.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Watford passes to Sharp. It's deflected. Pass to Watford. Fires from deep. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Pritchard. He's got 10. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now, here's Wilson. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Horford. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by Al Horford. Back to Wilson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Watford. It's hauled in by Cornet. Here's Hauser to the inside. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3. Here's Cornet, pass to Hauser, over Wilson, the rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wilson the pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And that one falls for Johnson. Celtics making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. Well, the Celtics shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Johnson. Cornette passes to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Horford from outside. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Clowney. Johnson outside. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in.
On the court.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Pritchard scores off the crossover.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Beekman. The 11-footer. The shot off that time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Horford. Here's Cornette over Wilson. Cornette can't get it to go. Here's Beekman. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Picked by Horford. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Sharp. Here's Wilson. Inside. Martin kicks to Wilson. And Sharp has it in the corner over Horford. Sharp, that's good.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Cornette, defended by Sharp. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Johnson, the pass to Thomas. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Horford. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Johnson. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Brooklyn. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Over Horford. Claxton, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Hauser the pass to Pritchard. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And he gets the bucket. So it's Boston now. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Now, here is Russell. And here is Johnson. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Russell. Fires the three. And that one is off.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Shot clock at 6. Claxton the pass to Johnson. There's Thomas with the three. Rebound Boston. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Craig. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard from past the arc. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now, here is Russell. Claxton a screen on Craig. Claxton no good. Boston leading by 23. Here's Shireman. Pass to Horford. Horford double team. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Russell. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Now, here is Russell. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. Bangs home the trifecta. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Tatum against Johnson. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. That one's not going to go. Good defense by Claxton. Now here's Williams. Guarded closer. Johnson outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Tatum no good. Nets trail by 20. And here's Russell. Johnson outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the paint. And the dunk by Brown.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
Elbow. 2.
Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. Outside Thomas. Down low. Here's Claxton. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. At the line, 1 time.
Celtics leading by 20. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Now here is Holiday. Over in the corner, White. Brown outside. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Williams with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Russell passes to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Thomas. The rebound by the Celtics. White's got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Tatum with it. Outside Holiday. White setting the pick for Holiday. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Now Tatum, after D'Angelo Russell's 3-pointer that didn't go. 1:30 left in the 4th.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Now here's Brown after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Here's White. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Claxton the pass to Thomas. And the three ball is good. So it's the Celtics now. They have a 19-point lead. Brown outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.